Hi guys, TinaGale here, and I am back with another process video. If you missed the last one, I was using the Simple Stories Dream Big collection. So this is it. It was a scrap room kit. I have several pieces of the paper. So I'm going to use it again. I have another photo. This is from the same little kit bundle that I had packed up that I'm working from. So I just have a single 4x4 photo to tell a story. This is the paper that I have been working with. Love this scallop. I'm going to get that in somewhere. And this time I'm going to pull out the florals. Since this is a layout about me, I love my florals. So I'm going to get that in there. So one of the things that I've wanted to try here lately is 8.5 by 11 scrapbook pages. And during one of the Crop and Create, actually it was the Create and Inspire event, we did one with Heidi Swapp's album. And I absolutely love this size. So I'm going to see if I can do a layout with it. So I just had this. This was the filler paper out of the pocket page protector. So I just kind of used it to make sure that I had my paper. This is the paper that I've decided to use as the background. It's the back of this one, and I want to use this as well. So I'm going to use that, my 4x4 photo, and some of my pieces. And I already know this was on part of the cut apart, I believe. Yes, it was at the top of this, so it was wider, but I cut it down. I want to use this because this is a story-based layout. It really has nothing to do with me and work and all. Well, the work comes into the story, but it's more about the story of what this represents. So I'm going to cut some paper, and then we'll be back and we'll put it together. I've cut some floral paper. I knew I wanted to get that in, and I've cut it the same width as this. I'm thinking about putting some stuff, just a kind of like a block in the center of the layout. So I have that. The back of the paper had those words, believe, dream, sparkle, which fits into my story, so it's the back of this one. So I'm thinking I really like that as well. I want to get that in somewhere. I may put that at the top. That paper that has the scallops on it, I cut strips of the pink because I'm thinking I could use that in between maybe, or put them both towards the bottom. I don't know. I have those cut, and then I went through some of the ephemera pieces that I have. I had this one that says Go Girl. But with the floral and all of that, I'm not sure it's going to show up enough. But I have it pulled apart here. I have sparkle. I have lots of florals and hearts. I'm all about pink. So I have all of these here. And then I also picked up a new punch a couple of weeks ago. And it's this really large hexagon. I have the Fiskars ones that are a little bit smaller. This one's EK Success. So it does this size. So I kind of wanted to play with it. So I cut some in yellow. So I think I'm going to like put these behind here as for part of the embellishments. And then I have the puffy stickers and more. So I'm going to play with this and try to figure out in what order that I want the paper. And then we'll start embellishing. And this should go pretty quick. As you can see, I kind of switched everything that I had on the background, and I have it adhered down, but I went ahead and put the quote at the bottom and then the paper that had the dream and stuff above it, and I split the pink scalloped borders on the very top and then between the two papers at the bottom. To me, it just looked more organized. I'm going to use that dream kind of a little bit as the title and the quote. It just looked cleaner. Now I've went ahead and I've matted the photo with just white cardstock and those yellow hexagons that I punched. I'm putting those in, and now I'm just adding in the embellishment. So you're going to see me kind of play around quite a bit trying to pull in different flowers because again, that's my jam, and so I definitely want to get those on there. This is a layout and a story all about me and my dreams and where I was going at this particular time that this photo was taken. You'll see me really try to get that sparkle put in on the layout, but of course I have the words on the paper at the top, I have the quote at the bottom, and there's just really too many words. It does not need a title or anything else. Here I'm showing you, I went ahead and took it to my sewing machine, I sewed across it, and I sewed around both of those hexagons just for added texture and dimension, and it just really sets the layout off. I love it. So I went ahead and added the little Polaroid camera back in and some flowers, and now I'm kind of looking through my embellishments for smaller items. So I have lots of little bitty flowers and some hearts. So I put in that little orange one on the stem, and I've got a little puffy yellow flower, and that pink heart I pop dotted up so that it would be just a little bit higher. The orange flower is going to be pop dotted up as well. And added a little pink puffy at the top. I just love puffy stickers, so it was a lot of fun to get a lot of these used. Over here, there's another one, so you're going to see me kind of repeat everything that I'm putting in here. I have puffies in my 3 clusters, and then I'm adding extra flowers. I have the 2 big clusters of flowers, and I put 1 at the bottom. And this little piece, I hadn't even really thought about using it that much. I wasn't sure how I was going to use this diamond, but I thought it was perfect. I can't get the word sparkle in, but I can get that pink diamond, and I love my pink diamonds. So I tuck it in, and then I have this yellow. Because of the 2 yellow hexagons, I really wanted some more yellow, and I was trying to get it in there. I really need the yellow at the bottom, but the butterfly looks better up there on the left. So I use it, and then I go to the sticker sheet, and I try to find something. And I find another little diamond, but this time it's in the yellow, so that's perfect. It repeats that diamond down there, but gives me that yellow color. So now I'm just going to find a couple of little word labels. This one says, "Oh darling," and it just leads into the quote. So if you can't read the quote, it says, "Laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, and dreams are forever." So this is a story about me, my dreams, and not paying attention to the age that I am or that I was at this time. This was actually almost 5 years ago now that I took this. And then this one, this label sticker up the top says, "Live your dreams." So that is what the story is about. It's just telling about my dream and where I'm going right then. This was actually my last day of work. I quit without a new job and just in anticipation of what was to come. So here's a close-up. I hope you enjoyed that layout. I enjoyed making it, and I love the way that it turned out, and I'm glad to have something documented about myself. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with another process video soon. Bye-bye.